Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sunday, where we sail the Sunless Sea with me, Bardon, and Lady Sakura. Okay, so we are going to... What are we going to do? We're going to start with stay a while. So let's bring them some news from London. Bring the Drownies news of how London is now, and they will allow you to remain here for time in exchange. Note that it's easy to gain terror in Dahut, be careful, okay? They call it the City of Peace. The Drownies make you welcome, they do not attack here, they do not even move quickly. They drift and sing and sometimes dance. Okay, we lose one recent news. Okay, we now have 3 Dahut enthrallment. Okay. We have 60% chance to get a port report. We could search for the secret place of Dahut. 76% chance of that. Let's sing a song of broken hulls. There's a lot of stuff we could do here. I kind of want to do that one. But then that will mean that we won't be able to... Oh, we will be able to do that as well. Okay. But let's try to do this one first. There are other humans here. You have heard voices and seen submarines in dock, but where are the others kept? The staircase under the cathedral. If you stand at the bottom of the staircase and listen at the crypt gate, you hear sounds that do not come from the dead. At one moment they sound like songs, and the next like tears, and then after that like meditation. Some rattle their bars, but most do not. Where would one rather be imprisoned than here in Dahut? Okay, so we gain 5 clarity, gain 1 Dahut length of stay as well, and we gain 2 Dahut enthrallment. Okay, so now we have 99% chance of getting a port report, so we'll do that. Gather information for the Admiralty. The City of Peace. You describe the cathedral, its buttresses and its smooth-faced saints. You sketch the seaweed gardens and the fish that graze on them. You mention the clothing of the Drownies that live in the vicinity, clinging at the torso, swirling below the waist, regardless of whether the wearer is male or female. You write down the lyrics of a few of the songs. Okay, cool. Yeah, 19% chance, 30% chance. Ask the prisoner you heard about in Rack. Is she still here? How have any of the Drownies seen her? Okay. Yeah, let's do this one. No. First they pretend not to have heard you speak, then they pretend not to know who you're talking about. Then they say that she was here, but that she has long since gone, and that of course she was never imprisoned. Then the story is that she was here, and she was imprisoned for trying to steal the mechanism of the cathedral clock. Then it's that she died in the prison, and there's no point looking for her now. All of these stories leave a shape in the middle, an outline of unsaid truth. Okay, so she's here, basically. Okay, so then we have a 71% chance on this. We're going to do it. Why isn't it quieter down here? Does it hold more than the dead? Attend closely. Through a window in the stone, you once think you see a woman in a plain dress, sitting very upright. When you look again, she's gone. But twice a day, a Drownie goes into the crypt with a basket of ordinary bread. Twice a day, a Drownie comes out with a slop bucket. Okay, so that's probably where she is. Okay, read an unread log entry on Dahut. 50-50 chance there. Okay, let's try this. Investigate the calendar. The dates in Dahod do not progress as they should. The seasons sometimes overlap. Sometimes it is no season at all. Do not be foolish. The drowning in the vicar's collar peers at you. You've been here since June-April, he says, as though to a young child. It will soon be the Feast of All Shrieks, and then Saint Aegidius' Day. Okay, we failed that one, unfortunately. We gained 5 terror. We could partake of the white mollyflower. I don't really want to do that. Okay, I think by now it's probably time to say goodbye, right? Could gain some clarity though. I don't really want to do that right now though, so let's say goodbye. You have been here long enough for your departure to be honoured with a farewell party. As friends, you part on pleasant terms with kind words on both sides. They give you a necklet of drowning pearls and tell you to return when you have fresh news of London. Okay, we gained 5 drowning pearls. We lost 20 terror. We gained 1 vision of the surface, which is great because we need to get 7 of those. And we gained a sea story as well. That was actually pretty nice. Okay, cool. So then shops wise, we can buy some fuel. I think we'll do that. Okay. Then we're gonna leave. If we look at the map, we're going to go to Godfall next. Godfall, then Anth, then Port Palmerston, and go around that way, yeah. So these areas will have to wait for maybe later in our voyage or just another voyage entirely. Okay, so let's get up to the surface. Don't want any crazy spiders getting us. I'm so scared of the like what would it be, the Untersee? Under the Untersee? We hear those voices that will not be drowned. This is the sea of voices. Close to Polythreme, where nothing is truly dead. Okay, what is about to attack me here, I wonder. Let's go a bit faster. On green 9. Oh shit. Yeah, we got the green, but we also bashed the hull. Which was stupid. Very stupid. I was basically rushing headlong into the coast there to try and avoid the terror. Okay, pop in here. Godfall. Let's speak of shouting. Let them tell you about past and present events in the monastery. Tales. They're eager to talk about their history. The stalactite, they assure you, was one of the cathedrals of the starved men who dwell on the roof. When it fell, a few of its occupants survived to become the monks' progenitors. How does that work, you wonder, with their vow of celibacy? They become vague and are suddenly eager to speak of the details of passing shipping. Okay, we won't speak of blood right now. Okay, and there's no shops, so we're gonna leave here. And next then we're gonna go to Anth. So stick close to the coast as far as we can. Then head out into the Z. Okay. Say around here is where we need to start looking for a place to descend. Here we go. Go in here. Palmerston Reach, or the volcano up there at least. The music for that. Right, let's continue on to Anth. Okay. Now, let's gather a port here. The Admiralty will want stories of this place, rumours and extrapolations. Access to Ant is restricted by type of sharpness. Those who are sharp in the ears do not necessarily mingle with the sharp-tongued. As for the inhabitants who are sharp throughout their bodies, they don't circulate much. There is said to be a cavern, broad and shallow-floored, where the perfectly sharp grow old together. They aren't capable of anyone else's company anymore, at least that's what you're told, and you can hardly go and ask. At any rate, they are more like growing crystals than like people, slowly expanding and bonding with the rock. Okay? And then I don't think we're going to do anything else here, so let's leave. And we're going to go back up. Once we have the option, there we go. Okay, we are going to gain another terror. Probably actually have to speed up to at least try to avoid another one on top of that. Okay, slow down. And pop in here. Okay, now Mount Palmerston. Let's go with, where are we here? Okay, yeah, let's chat here. Chat to the port folk about the Brimstone Convention. There was a revolution in hell and the aristocracy of devils fled here. Here they plot in exile. A shrug and a curse. They don't do us any harm. They stay up there. We stay down here. If hell's fighting itself, that's good for us all, isn't it? Maybe. Okay, we won't put a Blemmigan ashore. We will dig in the ruins. Okay, we got 2 Z soup and we got 1 memory of distant shores and 5 terror as well. So not going to be doing that again because we don't want any more terror. Okay, 5 bales of parabolic linen. Yeah, we're not doing that now either. Let's explore the island. Blemmigan Colony. At the heart of a salty little bog, you come upon pulsing mountain Blemmigans. They're a rich dark purple, like viscera, perhaps, or blackberries. They chitter as they swarm. The sand is like pebbles on the beach. Be careful, a single Blemmigan is a nuisance, 100 are a calamity. Okay, 56%, 99%, let's see that. Let's just observe them. A complex situation. They do resemble the fruiting bodies of fungus. The mound itself looks fungal. Are they the same organism? And they communicate and cooperate. You watch as they drag a marsh rat up the side of the mound, bickering over the disposition of its flesh. And you watch as the half-dozen stand on top of the mound, listening respectfully to the chittering of the seventh. It's improbably reminiscent of a poetry recital. You take notes. Okay, cool. Then shops. Let's buy some fuel. Okay, 60 fuel should be good. Then daily bread. We won't buy any supplies there. Right, so then we're out of here. And we're going to go to the Ragged Crow next. Let's beeline to there. Use our speed. Okay, we don't want to tangle with you, buddy, so you kind of stay where you are, okay? We're going over here, you just stay there. How close are we to Ragged Crow? Got to get through these small little islands here. Well, rock outcroppings for some of them rather than islands. Then there's that crazy moth thing. Okay, and I'm gonna dive. Okay, and get over to the Ragged Crow, or the Undercrow, should I say. Ow! I thought we could go around, or through that. Obviously. Oh, Jesus! Obviously not. Right, well, let's stick to the sandy parts this time. Uh-oh. Gotta use some more power. And then we pop. Right, the Undercrow. Let's get a port report first. It's little more than a cave and a lighthouse fire, but they absolutely appreciate thoroughness. A thorough survey of moths on fire. Ramshackle array of pulleys allows the Undercrow's reclusive resident to feed the fire above. The hereby smoke of the fundamental fire has preservative qualities, but dusts everything in a fine grey deposit. Meanwhile, the fire distracts the more aggressive moths and warns ships far above. All is well, or as well as can be expected. Okay. Then let's bestow the latitudinarians forgiveness. The almost dead man has less to apologize for than he thought. Just like that, forgiven. The almost dead man is agape. He insists you repeat the exchange, probing it for falsehoods or insincerity. Then he shakes his head with some effort and releases an immense sigh. For a moment he resembles a bloated, beatific cherub. Okay, cool. Right. Deliver a final letter to the burning lady and aunt. One last message. The almost dead man clutches it to his chest. Okay, yeah, we can do that. The third letter. She was, the man's voice catches. With a trembling hand, he caresses the decorated oar on the seal. Never should have left her. The old man's fingers are loath to release the letter. When they do, the most moth trembles in his chest. The incomparable Aurelian has the decency to look away. Okay. Let's see this here. No use to deny my fate. I should have a reminder of my folly. Such a long struggle. The almost dead man stares restfully at the empty eye sockets. I chased immortality down to the neat, then south to the mountain's foot. Didn't bloody catch it, though, did I? A scraping sound can be heard from within his ribcage. He shifts uncomfortably. Damnable waste. Okay, one outlandish artifact. Okay, and we lose a lamentable relic for that. We won't release Blemigans. We'll talk to you, but it probably won't do much. Yeah. Okay, don't have any shops here, so you have to go to Anth again. Okay, and we're actually going to end that one there. So I hope you have enjoyed and hope to see you all next time. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.